What's up guys, welcome to the garage. Today we have got a review for Banggood, and this is the X-Rider Flamingo. It's a 1/8 scale, 2-wheel drive tricycle, and it looks awesome. I hope it goes as well as it looks. So this one is 1/8 scale, comes in 3 colours. I think I've got the red one, pretty sure I've got the red one. Some features on here, what we got: high simulated ABS car body, adorable head shaking driver, alloy chassis, reinforced metal guard assembly, high toughness fibre roll cage, simulated water cooling radiator, simulated engine, high performance spoiler, multi-link suspension, retro truck rim, and all-terrain tyre. So it's the ready to run version. It says it's got a 2-in-1 ESC and receiver, 32T 370 brushed motor, 7.2 volt 800 milliamp hour nickel metal hydride, and digital servo and a charger. Let's get this out of the box. Oh, that is cool. That looks awesome. So there's a link in the description for this. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but just look how cool it looks. So in the box you get your product manual, you get some cool stickers. Probably won't stick these on, there's not much space on there, I might put a number on there, but some cool stickers. A USB charger, looks like it's a little mini Tamiya connection on there. And in here you got some clips for the suspension, some body clips, and it looks like a spare diff. That's pretty cool. Some spare gears in there as well. So you get a little transmitter. This is quite a cool little transmitter, and for me it's good, one-handed driving. 2.4 gigahertz. You got your power switch on the back there. I think it takes 4 AA's. And then you've got your, I think that's your steering trim, and then that's your steering dual rate there. So trim, dual rate, and then your bind button. I'm not sure, that's your reverse switch, I think, for throttle or steering. I'm not sure which one, but you've got reverse switch, trim and dual rate there. So pretty decent little retro looking transmitter. And then the tricycle, this thing looks awesome. Look at his wobbly head, look, wobbly wobbly wobbly. Wow, I'm impressed with how this looks. You got like a little engine on the back there, you got some radiators either side, there's your exhaust coming out there with a roll cage and a spoiler, and what feels like they're not, I don't think there's oil in them, but I'm gonna have a look because I think they look like oil shocks. I mean, it doesn't, just because they look like it doesn't mean they are, but if they are, I'll definitely put some oil in there. You got a diff, you've got metal drive shafts in there, you've got metal bearings, so ball bearings in there, and then a really nice alloy chassis. That's really thick as well, it's a decent thickness, probably 3 or 4 mil thick. That's not going to bend, is it? Combined ESC and receiver there, and it's got a 3-pin servo, which is good, which means if you want to, if the steering's not very good, you could upgrade the servo. And then you've got your little front wheel there with suspension. I love this thing. Even if it doesn't go very well, it just looks cool. Look at that suspension, that's going to look really cool. A little bit of, I'll try and get a decent bit of slow-mo action for you on that. Well, that looks awesome. You also got a little metal like a bumper bar around it as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. Tyres feel nice compound, they're not massively soft, but they feel like they've got foams in there, but they're quite a nice compound. They look like they'd be alright on a bit of dirt as well. Front one, nice knobbly tyre on the front there. I think this thing's going to go pretty well on some loose dirt and gravel. I don't think the ground clearance is going to let it go on too much the gravel, but definitely on a little bit of dirt and dust it seems to be pretty good. So I'm guessing the battery's under here. There's some clips on the back, they are not easy to get. It just slides up there. Battery looks like it's held in just by like an elastic band. It's functional, I guess. 2 elastic bands. 800 milliamp hour nickel metal hydride. And yeah, we'll get this charged. This driver's cool. You see the steering servo there? I guess it's a steer in the front wheel like that. You got alloy on here, there's a little alloy bracket on there as well.
Lovely, 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 lovely.
This thing, guys, is really, I know I keep saying it, but it is so cool looking. I really hope it performs just as well. Anyway, I'm going to get the battery charged. I'm going to see if I can put oil in these shocks. I'll let you know once I get it fired up. If I can put oil in there, get the battery charged, get it running, and we'll take it out, give it a test. So it looks like the shocks do have O-rings and stuff in. I've put some oil in, made it a bit better. I'm not sure how long the oil will last or whether it will hold up, but I've put some oil in there. I put the thickest spring tensioner clip on there as well, just to give it a bit more, it's got slightly more ground clearance now, and it's not quite as loose and bouncy at the back there, but it looks good. Look at the front suspension, how cool does that look? I love the front suspension, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go run it. So this thing is pretty quick. So I GPS'd this earlier today and it got 26 kilometers an hour. Plenty fast enough for this size of thing. Any faster, and I mean you'll see when it goes round, when you turn it, you'll see that wheel coming up. Because of the style of this trike, you're not going to get around that issue. Doesn't need to be any faster than this. Plenty fast enough. And you can, once you get used to it, you can smoothly go around the corners. It's got a really nice lean to that suspension. This is actually the second time I've been here. So the first time my audio was completely dead. You couldn't hear a thing. It was just all oh, whoa, that was a big crash. Probably didn't see that, it was quite far away. Let's bring it in and check for damage. We are good. That metal bumper bar there serves two purposes. Obviously when it's going around corner, it keeps it stable, and when it's rolling around, just stops you damaging the main parts of it. This is the coolest thing I've had on my channel. It's awesome. Anyway, yeah, so this is the second time I've recorded this. So you might see some footage in this video that's a bit sunnier and slightly different. I've got some onboard footage as well. So this onboard footage was recorded yesterday, and I just love how that rear suspension works. It's awesome. The run time on this thing is awesome. I'm pretty sure yesterday I was here for about 25 minutes or so. It certainly felt like I was here a long time. Whoa. I mean, this is only oh my word. Definitely need a smooth surface for this thing. Oh, that looks so comedy. Whoa! This thing is taking some right abuse. Link in the description for this thing. Definitely crazy. I'm not sure, I was going to put a LiPo in this, but that diff sounds, or something sounds a bit clicky, but I have abused this twice now. So we'll strip it down, have a look. It might just be that the diffs come loose, or it might be the pinion, but either way, this thing is cool. Anyway, that's it for this video. This thing's so cool. Cheers for watching, and I will see you next time.